Hello students, how are you all? Today we are going to start a new chapter, Discovering Tut, the saga continues, written by A.R. William. This chapter is about the last heir of the powerful Pharaoh dynasty, who died when he was a teenager after ruling of 9 years. He died in a mysterious way. This chapter throws light over all the possible mysteries, the curse where his tomb lies, his life and ultimately death. Egyptians believe that there is life after death, and that is the reason why the pharaohs were buried with wealth and everyday use items. Now, I will tell you the summary of the story. Discovering Tut, the saga continues, is a chapter which gives us an in depth insight of the last ruler of the powerful Pharaoh dynasty in Egypt. He was a teenager when he died, and his death was a mystery. Some speculated that he was murdered. He ruled in Egypt and its empire for centuries. In 1992, his tomb was discovered by Howard Carter, a British archaeologist. After 80 years, he was taken from his resting place of CT scan, which offers to solve the mystery of his life and death by creating a forensic reconstruction. Tut's father or grandmother, Amenhotep III, was a powerful pharaoh who ruled over a period of 40 years. His son, Amenhotep IV, thrived him and began the strongest period in the history of Egypt. He promoted the worship of Aten, the sun disk. He changed his name to Akhenaten, meaning servant of Aten. He also moved the religious capital from Thebes to the new city of Akhenaten called Amrana. Further, he attacked Amun, a god, smashed his images, and closed his temples. Another mysterious ruler succeeded him who died soon. Next, Tutankhamun, also known as Tut, sat on the throne and ruled for 9 years. He worshipped god Amun in the old ways. However, he died mysteriously. When Tut's mummified body was discovered, he was laid with lots of gold, wealth, and everyday items like a bronze razor, games, clothes, cases of food and wine. Carter discovered him after searching for many years. After researching on the treasures, he decided to investigate his three nested coffins. Some parts of Tut's treasures in the tombs were already looted. His tomb was rock cut 26 feet underground, which had wall paintings. On the outer coffin, Tut's face was gilded. In the first coffin, he found the garlands of olive leaves, lotus petals, and cornflowers. It showed that he was buried in the months of March or April. The third and final coffin put Carter into trouble. The races used to cement Tut to the bottom of the solid gold coffin was hardened enough, making it impossible to move. He put the coffin in the sun for several hours in hope for the resins to loosen up, but it didn't work. Finally, he removed the resins with the help of chisel and hammer. Carter felt he didn't have any other choice as it if he hadn't cut the mummy from limb to limb. Thieves would have looted the gold. His men first removed his head, then they cut off every joint. After removing the body part, they placed it on the layer of sand in a wooden box and put it at the original place. In 1968, the mummy was x-rayed by an anatomy professor, revealed few facts. His breastbone and front ribs were missing. Later on, January 5, 2009, Tut was taken for CT, computed tomography, scan, which takes hundreds of extras and creates a three-dimensional image. The night of the scan, the workman carried his body from the tomb in a box. They climbed ramp and stairs and lifted it on a hydraulic trailer that held the scanner. The scanner stopped working, which paused the procedure. After using a pair of spare fans, the scan was finally done. After 3 hours, his body was taken back to his tomb, where his body is resting in peace. Thank you, students. It was a short summary of this story. Please read the chapter carefully. Have a nice day.